Alright, I'm back with chapter 16 in Genesis. It talks about Sarah and Hagar. It says, Now Sarah, Abram's wife, had borne him no children. She had a female Egyptian servant, whose name was Hagar. And Sarah said to Abram, Behold, now the Lord has prevented me from bearing children. Go in to my servant. It may be that I shall obtain children by her. And Abram listened to the voice of Sarah. So after Abram had lived 10 years in the land of Canaan, which is Israel, Sarah, Abram's wife, took Hagar the Egyptian, her servant, and gave her to Abram, her husband, as a wife. He went into Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, she looked with contempt on her mistress, or hatred to her mistress. And Sarah said to Abram, May the wrong done to me be on you. I gave my servant to your embrace, and when she saw that she had conceived, she looked on me with contempt, or hatred. May the Lord judge between you and me. But Abram said to Sarah, Behold, your servant is in your power. Do to her as you please. And Sarah dealt harshly with her, and she fled from her. The angel of the Lord found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, the spring on the way to Shur. And he said, Hagar, servant of Sarah, where have you come from, and where are you going? She said, I am fleeing from my mistress Sarah. The angel of the Lord said to her, Return to your mistress, and submit to her. The angel of the Lord also said to her, I will surely multiply your offspring, so that they cannot be numbered for multitude. And the angel of the Lord said to her, Behold, you are pregnant, and shall bear a son. You shall call his name Ishmael. This is very interesting here, because Ishmael, when you study Abraham and his descendants, out of Abraham came two sons. We all know Isaac and Ishmael. The Jews came from Isaac, Muslims came from Ishmael. So it says, You shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has listened to your affliction. He shall be a wild donkey of a man. His hand against everyone, meaning hatred, meaning he's going to hate everyone pretty much. Look at the Muslims, man. The radical Muslims, they hate everybody, especially the Jews and Christians. I mean, there you go. It all makes sense. And everyone's hand against him. And he shall dwell over against all his kinsmen. So she called the name of the Lord who spoke to her, You are a God seeing. For she said, Surely here I have seen him who looks after me. Therefore the well was called Bir Lahai-roi. It lies between Kadesh and Bered. And Hagar bore Abram a son, and Abram called the name of his son, whom Hagar bore Ishmael. Abram was 86 years old, and when Hagar bore Ishmael to Abram. Wow. So he was 86 years old when he became a father. It's amazing. So that's chapter 16. We'll be back with chapter 17.